Alright, what's going on? Been a second since I've made a video. I know I just uploaded one, but that was a while ago that I made that one. And just haven't really made anything in a little while here. But today's the day. I ran out of videos that I had from the past. So now we're caught back up to present, basically. Yeah, this past time I came out, during the month of January, I was gone almost the whole month of January, and I don't know what the heck it was, but that was a rough old time. I'm not sure what the heck really went wrong or didn't go right, I'm not sure, but came back out this time, last Wednesday, I believe. Oh, where the heck? Yeah, it's Wednesday today, so I've been out for a full week, and basically, I guess, fully recharged or something like that when I was home or whatever, but came back out and thoroughly enjoyed my job again. And it was like, okay, I guess I just refound the love or something like that. I don't know what the heck. But there's got to be the but. I can't remember exactly how I got over here, but at the beginning of my week, now how did it go? Oh yeah, I delivered something into Ohio, and then I came here Monday, where I'm sitting right now, and basically ran my way back towards Milwaukee, and picked up a load from the place that I delivered at in Milwaukee, and ran that back to Ohio, which I delivered today at like 3 or something like that. I just jacked up my hours, and I don't know, I wasn't very responsible with my clock, but yeah, I got that done, and when I tell you that I was seriously considering making a video like, oh, I refound the love or something like that, I don't know what the heck I was going to make, but like that was the original thought process. And then when I finished that load, sent in all my stuff on the computer, and usually there's like a period where you're just kind of like waiting for something to pop up there. I was like, oh, I kind of know like where, or like what kind of accounts we have in Ohio, maybe even up into Michigan a little bit, and I'm like, okay, there's kind of like, 3 options somewhere in there, maybe 4 if they want to get weird with it, but then I got a load that is going from the place that I started at on Monday back to the place that I just came from. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, really, we're gonna do this. And this didn't used to be the most rare thing in the world for something like that to happen back when I was fresh into the game, with like a month or 2 or something like that, but I mean, it's slowly progressed to being, I don't really run the same, the same loads all the time, and that's what I really enjoy. That is the most important thing in the world to me. Well, I mean, if we're going to be completely honest, it's all about the money, but, that's kind of, the money and being content with your job is like right on the same pedestal, you know what I mean? But basically as soon as I got here and I was on my way here, like I know where all the dang turns are, and like I'm like, oh man. Like on Monday, it had been a long time since I had been back to this place, and even been back to the place in the place in Milwaukee. It had been quite a while, and I was like, oh man, like I kind of forgot how to work this place, so it was kind of an adventure. But now I came back and I'm like, okay, I remember how this little thing works, and you got this and that and the other thing, and I'm like, okay, this is what we're doing. And I don't know, it's like just, for me, it's just frustrating. I don't know what the heck is wrong with me, but I can't do the same thing all the time. I mean, as soon as I got the load and I pulled out of the gate that was at the other place, I was like, just starting to think about it. I was like, man, like there's just people that, like, they probably just run this route, and that's like their route. They run, Milwaukee, Ohio, back to Milwaukee, Ohio, back to Milwaukee, Ohio, and they just do that like for a week, and then they go home for the weekend or something like that. I don't know what the heck, but to me, that is like the worst possible thing that could happen to me in this industry, is if I got put on a dedicated route. That would be, man, it would literally take a week. Like we're talking like brand new account. I've never run this route, and if I just had to run like there and back, it would probably take me 2 or 3 trips to be like, wow, I am so sick of this. Like, let's not do this ever again. Like, this is so stupid. I need to get back to OTR like that. I mean, this is all hypothetical, but man, like I don't know what the heck, like the course of options is here or whatever, but like, I just need to like stop seeing the same accounts over and over again. Like, I don't know if it's how do you want to say it? I don't know if it's just that our company has not had a flatbed division for very long. I'm pretty sure they've had a flatbed division for a good long time, but I mean, I don't know if it's like I'm still doing the like beginner run around routes sort of thing. Like, you know how I was talking about with the first couple of months, like this was pretty normal to, come to the same place and run, the same kind of loads to the same places and get used to running back and forth and all that. I don't know if it's kind of the same thing, but it seems like it seems like to me that there are literally like 5 accounts. There's like 5 to 10 accounts that our company has that I get to run at this point in time. And I'm almost certain that there's like other ones that you could be running, and I bet you like Van and Reefer, they probably got a fair amount of stuff going on. I'm sure about that, but I don't know, man. For me, it kind of drives me up the frickin' wall. I don't know. As I was saying, I don't know what the heck is wrong with me, but I cannot be doing the same thing every day. Like, that's, I don't know. When I first got in the industry, that was the greatest thing about it, was that you didn't know what the heck was going to happen the next day. You had no idea, and you're just like, man, and like someone call you, be like, oh, like, where are you going? And I'm like, well, I don't know. Like, I'm just here, and they don't have anything for me yet, and I don't really know where I'm going, so there's that. And then you get the load, and you're like, oh man, I'm going to, yada yada yada. And it was just kind of like this, like, wanderlust thing or something. Like, I don't know how to explain this properly, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how people can become content with running the same routes all the time, and like the same, like they just run the same load and the same highway. And by the way, the corridor to get between Ohio and Milwaukee is the 80, and that is, I've said this before, that is the worst interstate in the entire country. And I'm not saying from what do you want to call it? Like a logistical standpoint, because you can make up some good miles and like get pretty far down the road going down the 80, but it is so boring, and there's nothing going on in that thing. And it's like, man, I hate running it so bad. Like if I could never run the 80 from east of Gary all the way to East Ohio. That's where it starts to get, fairly interesting again. It's like, oh, okay, this is kind of, there's something to see here. But if I could never run that again, I'd do it. Because I don't like it. I mean, the 65 is like that too, going south. But it's still not as bad, because you're still like kind of seeing some cities, and like there's still, terrain, and like there's just stuff going on every here and there. But the 80, you can literally drive all the way up and down that thing and never run through a city. You never go over a hill. I swear to God, that's like two trucks stacked on top of each other. Like there are no hills that are higher than that. And I don't know, it's incredibly annoying to me. But I don't know, maybe that's something that'll change as I get older or whatever. But because my grandpa said that stretch of interstate, that's his favorite in the whole country, and he drove truck for 27 years, and I'm like, I don't get what you're saying, but I guess maybe it's like you just get to relax sort of thing. I don't understand it. But yeah. And I mean, I've been considering possibly leaving the company that I'm with when my contract is over with. I did promise them that I would give them a certain amount of miles, and I will fulfill that. And it doesn't matter how bad it gets. Like, I told them I'm going to do something, that's how I'm going to do it. But I think I just need to be very careful about the next company that I choose, because I don't want to be doing any regional stuff. I want to be coast to coast, OTR, just weird accounts, super weird stuff. I don't want to be hauling just like plain Jane coils all the time. Like, and I don't know if I want to be hauling like oversized stuff either. I mean, oversized stuff is cool and all that, and it's a good time to be, have flashing lights and flags hanging off the truck and oversized banners on either side. I mean, that's a pretty cool feeling, but at the same time, I've heard horror stories of like getting permits and making sure weights are all good, and I don't know if I really want to deal with that necessarily. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, there's so many ways that this sort of thing could go to, and obviously, I'm inclined to keep an open mind on how everything can turn out with the company that I'm at right now. And I mean, if it just so happens that like things just start working out and like different weird accounts start showing up where I'm like, oh, I didn't even know like this was a thing. Like, I remember one time in Colorado, like I picked up an air conditioning, like a heating air conditioning unit out of there, and I was like, I didn't even know we had an account out here. Like, this is really weird. So I don't know if we just got stuff that I don't know about, and I still gotta put in the time in the seat to figure it out, or what. But I don't know. It's just kind of one of those things, I guess. And this is the way that my life is going right now, I guess. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing that I'm really going to do about it, so you just can't get too frustrated about it. I mean, I'm sure, even if I had to run, like, another load, that, like, a same one, like, back to Milwaukee and then back here and then back again or something like that, like, there would eventually come a time where I would be like, oh, okay, now we're going to break off of this route. Like, things don't stay the same like that, especially when you tell them, you're over the road. Like, if they need something moved, they're going to, use you to move it, obviously. That's what the truck is for, and that's what you're in the truck for, is to move stuff. That's the whole concept. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's about it, really. I don't feel like I'm leaving anything out. I think I aired out that whole situation pretty well. I don't know. Oh, man. I don't even know if that's a thing with companies, if they can, like, just have weird stuff and weird places set up all over the place, like maybe a broker-only company, but that doesn't make any sense, because then the company isn't making the maximum amount of money that they can make, so I don't know. I don't know nothing about nothing, that's all I'm saying. Oh, yeah. But tomorrow's another day, and tomorrow this load will be delivered, and, well, I don't have the load yet, but I know that once I get the load, it's getting there tomorrow, because I understand how that place works. I've been there that many times. I understand that, you can show up at any time and they'll unload you, because I think I've showed up at like 2 in the morning before and they unloaded me, or something like that. Something weird. I don't know. Oh, yeah. And then it's off to another thing. And, I mean, then I'm in Wisconsin, which that is sort of stomping grounds for a company, for all companies, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, and then it's kind of just off to wherever. So, while I'm frustrated right now, like, it's not going to stay that way forever. That's basically how I'm thinking about it. Oh, man. Just rationalizing. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say about the situation. It is over with. So yeah, I'm going to do whatever, and I mean, I'm still not going to be going to bed for a while, which it kind of sucks. I got hung up at this place, but yeah, it's what it is. What are you going to do? Yeah. Now I'm going to get the heck out of here, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.